Why? Why do I care? Why do I try? Why do I push myself? Why am I never satisfied? Why don't I party? Why don't I drink? Why do I wake up early? Why do I work out so much? Why are my goals so big when all I have is so little? Because what I have is not so little. What I have is bigger and better than any obtainable object, possession, or belonging. What I have is faith. For always knowing no matter what trial, what tribulation, what trauma that is placed in front of me is a stepping stone to get me where God has planned for me to be. The faith. For when 6 years, all I wanted in life was to be an LSU cheerleader, that was the biggest and greatest thing that could ever happen to me. That when I got on that team, that my life would be fulfilled. I would be on top of the world. But guess what? God is on top of the world, not me. God put an unbearable rest on my heart that end of that year, that was not where He wanted me to be. So what? I was supposed to just have faith that I spent 6 years of my life training to be on this team to not even be on it and just throw it all away? No. I was supposed to have faith that when I had that goal, that when it was dreamed, it was so out of reach for me to obtain. So many things to reach that goal, politics, financial, whatever, was not in my favor. But what was in my favor was God, my faith, and my dependency on Him, which allowed me to have faith that by no means was I throwing away the past 6 years of my life, because that's not God. What is God is to say, you thought that was the biggest and greatest thing that could happen to you? Surrender it to me. Have faith and watch what I can do. And from there, God showed me new passions for my heart, how I'm able to reach people. And it was through fitness. Fitness was my new dream. And by no means am I perfect. By no means do I have it all together. And by no means do I have opportunities handed to me because of where I came from. Where I came from was broke. Where I came from, sometimes we didn't even have any money to buy a pen or a notebook for school, let alone even imagine going to a Division V school. So I got to college, and right when I am trying to transition from cheer to fitness, while meantime working 3 jobs, I get a visit from my parents. And I get told that after 25 years of being married, they are getting a divorce. Right then, I got flashbacks to when we couldn't afford that pen and that notebook, and my parents just told me, Victoria, have faith. God's always going to provide. So you're telling me when I never saw my parents hate each other, but instead I saw my parents have faith that we were going to make it meal to meal, that we had faith that maybe one day we would get to go shopping, that we had faith that I would be able to go to college, that we had faith that tomorrow was going to be a better day, that we had faith that God has got us. You're telling me that I was supposed to have faith when the 2 people that showed that word to me, they sowed that word into me, they lost their faith. They gave up. So why do I have faith when it can be so easily failed? Why? Why do I care? Why do I try? Why am I never satisfied? Why don't I party? Why don't I drink? Why do I wake up early? Why do I work out so much? Why are my goals so big when all I have is so little? Because my parents sowed that word into me. When faith was all we had, regardless of their outcomes, they taught me what faith was. I refused to fail. I refused to break. I refused to live a life that is not my dream. Because with faith and with God, dreams really do come true. So my why is because I simply just have faith that what is in store for me is so big, so great, and I will be able to glorify God, the only one who has continued to blow my mind, and all I have to do is have faith. Faith.